Thomas and Our Adventures, Episode 3, The New Engine. One day on the island of Soho, Thomas and Emily were sitting at Marin Station collecting passengers when they heard a very strange noise. "Winston, stop!" As Winston and the Fat Controller came rushing. "Oh, sorry, Thomas, I need to speak to you." And he rolled Winston back. "Emily, Thomas, I would like you to meet Patrick." And just as he said that, a blue diesel pulled up behind Winston. "Hello?" "Hello. Welcome to Down the Soda. My name's Thomas, and this is Emily." Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Now, Thomas, please will you show Patrick the yard? "Sure, sir. But before you do that, Thomas, please deliver these passengers, because I don't want to be left waiting." "Sure, sir." And Thomas and Emily took away with their passengers. Once Thomas had finished his rounds with his passengers and dropped off an inquiry at the yard, he went to go find Patrick. He soon found him at Farquhar Roundhouse. "Hello, Patrick. It's time to begin your shunting lessons." "Of course, Thomas. Let's go." And Thomas and Patrick headed out and went off to the yard. "Good luck," said Rusty, Dennis, Duncan, and Mavis. Soon the two engines reversed into the yard. Arthur was there. Then Patrick spoke up. "Thomas?" "Yeah, Patrick?" Weren't Fat Control wanting me to pull goods trains?" "Oh yes, I forgot about that. Okay, Arthur, which train is due out in a minute?" "Oh, is that one behind Patrick? It's due out in about 2 minutes. "Oh, that's okay. Where's it heading to?" "It's heading to the Vicarstown Diesel Works." "Oh, that's okay. I can show you the other diesels as well. You might like them. Like one of them, just 2 of them." "Okay." So Thomas moved on to a siding to mentor out a couple to a train, and Patrick reversed onto the trucks. "Okay, Patrick, I'll go first, and you follow me down the track, and we'll soon get to the Vicarstown Diesel Works." Sounds fabulous, Thomas." And Patrick roared out of the siding. The truck started their nonsense, but Patrick gave him one big bath, and he was fine for now, and he pulled the trucks out of the yard. "Patrick, wait, I'm supposed to go in front. You don't know where you're going." And he raced after Patrick. "Good luck," said Arthur. Patrick had stopped at Forest Station when Thomas rolled in. "Okay, Patrick, just wait till I get into the front first." "Oh, hello, Thomas." "Hello, Billy." "Well, Thomas, you go ahead." So Thomas went ahead, and Patrick soon followed. Thomas was soon puffing through Henry's Tunnel. "Come on, Patrick, we're almost there." Thomas, wait!" Patrick overheated and he stopped right on the point near the signal box. "Thomas, wait!" But Thomas didn't wait. He was now far away. Meanwhile, Thomas had come to the Viaduct Junction, and met Toby there. "Oh, hello, Toby. What do you think of the new engine?" "What new engine, Thomas? There's nobody else there." "Oh no," said Thomas. "Patrick must have got left behind. I must go find him. Sorry, Toby." "Wait, Thomas." What is it, Toby?" said Thomas. "I can help." "Can you?" "Yes, I've got a person on board that knows all about diesel and how to trace them." "Okay, you head to Elsbridge, and I'll head down the track I've just been down." "Okay." So Toby puffed backwards to Elsbridge Station, and Thomas headed back to where Henry's Tunnel was. Meanwhile, at the tunnel entrance of Henry's Tunnel, Patrick sat sad and alone. It began to get dark, and he began to be very sad. "Oh dear," he said, "my first day I break down. What are the chances that teething troubles would strike at this time, of all times?" Then he heard a peep peep coming down the line. "Thomas," shouted Patrick, "you found me." "Of course, Patrick, here I have." "Oh, Patrick, I was so worried about you. What's the matter?" I've got teething troubles, Thomas. Oh, that doesn't matter. I'll go turn around and I could pull you down to the Vickerstown Works. And then I'll take the train to Vickerstown Diesel Works. Okay. So Thomas went to go turn around. Thomas soon turned around and buffed up to Patrick. Then they headed off to the Vickerstown Works. Just as the two friends reached the point that was led to Vickerstown Works, there was a big red stop sign. Of course! How could I be so stupid? The Vickerstown Works was blown up, wasn't it? What? Said Patrick. Yes, it was blown up by a freak accident with some petrol cars. Oh dear, said Patrick. How am I going to get repaired now? I don't know, but the Fat Controller wants you to be really useful, so we may deliver this train and then we'll have to take you to one of the work sheds at the turntable. Okay, Thomas. And the two friends reversed back down the line to the Vickerstown Diesel Works. Meanwhile, at the Vickerstown Diesel Works, all the diesels were chatting about the new diesel. Den said, I think it'll be a Class 40. No, said Norman. It'll be a Class 37. No, said Paxton. It'll be another 08 shunter. But during this discussion, Diesel didn't chip in. But it was unusual for Diesel, because he always wanted to voice his opinion in any argument. But since his accident with the fuel tanker, and when the Fat Controller hadn't been sure on what Diesel's future laid for him, he had stayed insanely quiet in the sheds for the past couple of months. Just then, Den noticed something. Hey, it's... What he means to say is, said Dart, look at that diesel coming. And everyone looked. Coming down the line was... They were surprised to see Thomas and Patrick roll into the yard and saw Thomas pulling him. What is the meaning of this? Said Norman. You're not a Class 37 or a Class 40, said Den. And a hello to you too, Diesels. Don't be rude in front of our new guest. This is a new engine, Patrick. Hello, I'm Patrick. And the Diesels sighed. Oh no, not another stutter one like Turbo. Who the hell is Turbo? Said Den. I'll explain later, said Norman. Now Thomas. What are you doing with this diesel? Why is he here? We've got a goods train for you to put in the siding, and the Fat Controller wanted you to meet the diesel before he went to the works. Why'd you have to go to the works, Thomas? Said Paxton. Oh, he had teething trouble and overheated at Henry's tunnel. Which side? Said Den. No, he was actually going under the tunnel, not through it. It was going through the tunnel, not over it. How do you overheat there? Said Den. I don't know, said Thomas. Patrick, how do you know you overheated? Well, a lot of black smoke came out my sides of my face, turned green. That's how I do it, said Diesel. Everyone was shocked. You actually got a word out of Diesel once in a couple of days. Wow, said Thomas. That's strange. Now, Diesel, I'll leave this train here. Now, Patrick will be going to the works for a couple of days. Will he be welcome here? Said all the Diesels. Of course you will, said Thomas. Everyone agree? No, said most of the Diesels except Norman and Paxton and Sydney. No? Okay then, if you don't want him here, Patrick, you can stay at Tinmouth Sheds with us. Okay, Thomas. I'll stay with you. Wait a pea-packing second, said Diesel. Diesels don't stay with Diesels. Diesels don't stay with Steamies. Of course they do. Frank stays with us sometimes. Boko stays with us sometimes. Frank, you betrayed your fellow Diesels for the Steamies. Yes, sir. Oh dear, he said. I'll have to chat with you, Frank. Now, Thomas, Patrick, be out of here. Okay, Patrick, don't listen to them. They're really nice sometimes. But you'll stay at Tinmouth Sheds once you're repaired. Sure thing, Thomas. Since it was now late night, Thomas couldn't take Patrick to the works, since everyone had gone to bed now. "Hello, and welcome to our sheds," said Neville, Murdoch, Boko, and Duck and Oliver and Rosie that were in the extra sheds around the turntable. "Thank you all for your lovely welcome." "No problem," they said. Then they saw the Fat Controller coming. "Winston, stop! Whoa!" And he sped off the rails, going across the Tundale, and smacked into Neville. "Oh, Winston. Early dies, sir. You don't know where my brakes are, do you?" "No, you haven't told me. You're just a car, you should know." "Oh dear," said Thomas. "Another one of Winston and the Fat Controller's accidents. But it truly shows you're welcome here, Patrick." "Oh yes, Patrick. Your repairs and your fully overhaul will be shortly done for you. But since the Vicarstown works is done, we'll have to send you back to the mainland to get your repairs." Sure thing," said Topham Hatt. "Oh, it's the Fat Controller. No problem. It's no problem to call me the Fat Controller. Everyone does." "Yeah, you're right there," said Neville. "No, sir, could you remove Winston from my buffer beam, please? I can't move. This is a rail car, not a car." "Oh, dear." "As Gordon would say," said Thomas. "Oh, the indignity." "Well, Patrick, it's your first night on Sodor. Good night, guys." "Good night," they all said, and they fell happily to sleep. Everyone but Patrick. "Oh, I hope I'm welcome here." As you noticed, he wasn't stuttering anymore. Patrick wouldn't stutter on his own. He only stuttered when he was nervous, and he was really nervous on this new railway, and he wondered what the future would hold for him on Sodor.